first couple of quarters. The second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
There have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
The Bucks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, last year collectively only 74% from the line.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jeff Teague. The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes both free throws. So it's the Bucks now. And here is Teague. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the wing. 4.
Nice.
And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Bucks lead by 1. On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lopez has got 6 points.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
On offense, here are the Bucks. It's a 1-point game.
I mean, we've had some great passing big men in the NBA over the years. Giannis moving his way up the ladder now.
Back to Teague. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
Galing kalaban ko ngayon.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Holiday looking for an opening. Giannis outside. Down low. And they get it. And he connects with the jumper. 12 points for him.
The more Giannis works on these kind of shots, and trust me, he is, the better he'll become.
Stolen by Holiday. Inside. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. A shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
1:31 left to play in the third. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 12 points for him. Back to Middleton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Middleton's got 5.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down. Here's
Giannis. Taken away by Holiday. Pass to to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. And it's the Bucks on the break. 11 feet away. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Middleton. Got him with. The pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bucks leading by 8. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. 9 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Forbes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so
shoot. Sayang di counted.
Heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight.
Medyo wala sa kondisyon, talo tayo.
Thanks as always for joining us. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think
kaya
the
pala.
reputation start to build.
Hindi ko pala
Your
nasip.
confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. No good from Connaughton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Middleton. Giannis outside. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And that one is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And
Hirap na hirap.
on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Talo 10.
That's his first foul. Here's Connaughton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Connaughton's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And Giannis throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the bucket.
It's disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
no doubt about it. And listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derek Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
To Holiday. Fires the three. Bucks trail by 9. And Giannis throws it down.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. At length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. On offense here, the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. But they'll get another chance. Now T. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Giannis. Comes up empty from the left block. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Uy!
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
And here's DiVincenzo.
Ayun lang, talo na talaga.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Lugi na.
DiVincenzo's got the
Nakabawi
lead,
ulit
13
siya.
now for Milwaukee. Pass to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Outside Teague. Over Holiday. Here's Giannis. Hangs in the air. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Talo.
So no
GG.
problem.
Nice game sa'yo, sir. Sino ka man.
They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin.
Hit like a thunder wave, I shape shift for 100 days. Still underrated, son. Even if they tell me I'm top 5, undebatable. They even tell me I'm not. I put it on my mama. On you on about time. Same codes, they told me to watch spines. To be front saying they love me, that's all cap. You see where I'm headed? I know you want that. I know where your head is. I know when it's. You gon' be a Benedict. I'm betting it on wax. Stay full gazing. You making my move crazy. You making me choose how I might move, what I might do lately. Oh, you made me my worst version. Makes sense why my words worsen. And maybe I should walk in your shoes, but I just see life through first person. No church sermons in the Serengeti. Swearing that we never ready. Will I do anything that's necessary to be legendary? February, better February. No, it really ain't no threat. Nobody came close and I'm about to go ghost, but you really ain't know yet. Really ain't know yet. You really ain't know yet. Big bad wolf and I'm about to. Yeah. Like Orlando, play with the magic, no camo, with no basket. No, me in a suit for peace. Eulogies talk about peace, screams, cries, faint, breach, wings, high, can't reach. If I'm walking on a cloud to the golden gates, then I hope that Jehovah gon' hold the place. Then I never gon' lie, say they stole my space, causing me to repeat as a whole new race. They reincarnated, turned by hated for show. Don't debate it, I hate to.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center.
Uy,
To the middle.
palpal.
Here's Middleton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here is Holiday after LeBron James's miss. And stolen by Drummond. Over Holiday. Nice shot by James.
La.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Lopez, know what? LeBron can't get it to go. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Here's Giannis. Good, nice job down low.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Schroeder. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Caldwell.
Thank you for subbing.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pass to Schroeder. To the wing right side. Caldwell Pope outside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the
Uy,
right position.
sinagasaan tayo ni LeBron.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He gets that one. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Back to DiVincenzo. And no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. And that one's good. Schroeder.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
And that one, good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Right side Holiday. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Ah, dinakdakan. Panis.
As a coach, you're comfortable with Holiday taking that shot. He has a good feel from the mid-range. Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Ah, palpal.
And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker,
Uy.
he can block your shot at all three levels.
Lets the three fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Middleton can't get it to go. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Davis.
Get Anthony Davis in transition before the defense can set up. It gives him a lot of options.
Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Shot from free throw range. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Off the left rim and out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Kuzma. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. Morris. Outside for Gasol. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got the first.
Hello, Maria. Hello.
Board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. To the paint.
Oy, bakit binato?
Now the Lakers on the break. Finished off the break. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Teague. It's rebounded by Gasol. And so Gasol will bring it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kuzma. Here's Caruso. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Forbes. Here's Nora. Makes it off the glass. Nora's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Hello, Vavan.
Intensity. David, thank you.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Hello, Zion B.
Timeout call here,
Killen.
the first for Los Angeles.
Thank you for subbing.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
Uy, umalis.
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG. Still remember where I was standing after the 3-P. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. Well, you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name and else he might show up as Kobe. Won't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry. Whatever necessary, he tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a I did it out respect for the greatest at Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, and no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember being. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim when I pull up. It's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe. Shot clock and it's getting late. Crossover and hesitate. Skate by. Hey, left, dunk, baby. Give me the ball.
The Utah Jazz have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it
Ooh,
raises
shooter.
the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Lock at 6. Here's Mitchell.
Sa palpal.
Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position.
Nice game, nice
Using his
game.
reach to
Lakas.
block shots.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes a 3. That shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Conley. No good that time. Good D by Hardaway. The drive by Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Uy, hindi tumakbo.
Powell with the steal. Here's Doncic. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, he said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Hardaway with a wide open look. And Doncic is right there.
Tell you what, guys, I don't think you ever have to question Doncic's effort level. He attacks the glass and the game all the same.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert.
Galing Ayos tong kalaban.
Now the Mavericks with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Now here's Conley. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Out to Conley. From the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Uy, nasa palpal.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over to the wing. Now here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hardaway for 3.
Lakas, idol.
Nailed from 3-point land.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Conley. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Shot to stop the run.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
It's been all
Di tumatalab yung zone defense. Shooter ka laban, so kailangan.
And is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Back to Clarkson. It's up a three. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And a five-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Mavericks leading by 12. And stolen by Favors. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Clarkson's running. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Reddick. Hardaway for three. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Mavs. Clarkson with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
So Favors will bring it up for the Jazz. Down by 15.
Ayaw talaga.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanović put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring effort.
And he knocks down the first one. And another area where Bogdanović is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
And here is Mitchell. It's rebounded by Porzingis. It's Richardson on the wing. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Right side, Conley. Here's Bogdanović. Porzingis with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Hindi pa rin na-shoot.
Right now,
Malas na.
Mavericks leading by 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And, you know, Richardson, simply by being aggressive, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and is able to force the foul.
And the Mavericks making a change here. .112 left to play in the first half. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Pass to Porzingis. And the shot goes down.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And here's Gobert.
Uy, Vince, 3-6.
Second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded by Porzingis. Here's Conley. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 5 now.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway.
Okay, now, Conley.
Now Conley. Gobert in the corner. Over Cauley-Stein.
Uy, hindi pa din na-shoot.
Not on target. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Richardson. A rebound by the Jazz. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Nasa shooting
really, as the
talaga.
three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Back to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from outside.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Finney Smith goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 11 points. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Hala, nasa sa'yo, no?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. It's Redick on the wing. Drains the three-pointer. Redick's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Back to Mitchell. Now here's Ilyasova. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
High post favors. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Shot clock at 3. No good with the triple.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Guys, his consistency and
Quit na tayo, tada tayo.
Aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Got the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my plays. Gotta keep my distance.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
three-pointer is right on target.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Left side, Griffin.
You know, Griffin is so sure of himself when he shoots it. That confidence really goes a long way.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Paul. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. High post, Gobert. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Jazz shooting their first free throw this game. And the technical free throw is good.
And guys, Bogdanović, the former second-round pick, has really found his place in the NBA. This guy is an effective shooter from just about anywhere.
Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
It's stolen by Gobert.
And one, yes.
2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Redick with the bucket.
And the timing and rhythm with which Redick plays, well, he is feeling it right now. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5 points so far.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
That one falls.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Back to Conley. Shoots it up.
Layo. Ah, mali.
Andre Jordan grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
That's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Redick is in the corner. It's tipped. .122 left to play in the first. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Jordan. Outside for Redick. Stolen by Conley. No good on the shot. The Clippers go the other way with it. A drive by Barnes. Paul with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Paul is doubled. Knocked loose. Stolen by Conley. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Now here's Paul. Over in the corner, Barnes. And the Clippers miss again. Utah leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
There's a reason.
Oy, libre.
What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Kicks it out to Paul. It's Crawford on the wing. Over Bogdanovic.
I love how Bogdanovic gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can.
And a high-scoring first quarter.
Hello, Keanu.
Teams really filling it up. Jazz lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open. Floor, very difficult to slow down.
Clippers trail by 5. Pulls up on the wing. And Derek Favors.
Oy, ba't final?
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Crawford. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Pass to Turkoglu. From past the arc. The Clippers rebound. Granger. 5 on the clock. To the middle.
Ay, iniwan.
Looking for Griffin and finds him.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here's Clarkson. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Uy, nagbog.
Out of the game called for Utah.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Jazz making a switch here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Clarkson. Lays it up off the glass. Clarkson's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Paul. quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Crawford's shot is good.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now Clarkson, 9 points in the game so far. Fires from 14. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Oh, Griffin in position. They double team Griffin. And the rejection by Favors. Thomas gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
Hello sa mga napapataan dyan sa Bigo Live. Hello sa inyo.
Kevin, it really is, and every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Jazz leading by 6. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside, Redick. And he's
shooter talaga yung Redick.
Redick's got 9 points.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
6 to shoot. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Oy, supalpal.
Got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. It's Redick on the wing. Offline with his 3. Mitchell right side. Pass to Bogdanovic. Gobert trying to get open. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. Redick with the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Conley left side. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The wide open look here for Ingles. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Bogdanovic. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Redick. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the first field goal of the second half for the Clippers.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Back to Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell right side. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Mitchell's got 13.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch-and-shoot game, sir. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Bogdanovich left side. Out to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 10.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a three.
To the wing right side. Here's O'Neal. And the Jazz, another three.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Paul. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a pick and roll finisher, Griffin's your man. Converts at an excellent rate off this play.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Back to Paul. Redick for three. Up again. Rebound, Utah. And stolen by Barnes. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Anas.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Now, here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. O'Neal misses. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now here is Conley. Mitchell up top. Beyond the arc. Conley's shot is off.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And good that time. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every
Palpal
level
tayo.
right now.
Nakahabol na yung kalaban natin.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
And here's Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
On the wing, Barnes. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Clarkson. Paul with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And he comes up with the deuce.
How How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's the Jazz. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Paul with the ball. Crawford, no one around him. Hangs home the trifecta.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Releases. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Back to Turkoglu. Paul, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Clarkson.
Mali.
Grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And how sweet a play was that?
Nagka-momentum yung kalaban.
Exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Utah calls timeout. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Back to Mitchell. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Griffin with the steal.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His fourth turnover hampering their effort. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Paul. Left side, Redick. Count the basket.
And with one of the smoothest shots you will ever see, Redick adds a different dimension to his team's spacing.
Conley feeling it out. Here's Mitchell. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Deflects the pass.
Shooter.
Wide open shot from Redick. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
In the first half, he was on
Nice.
fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jordan. Clippers moving the ball around. And Paul gets it to go in.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Clippers leading by 7. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Redick's got 4 points this quarter.
what a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Pass to Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Clarkson. The
Ayaw talaga.
Can't hit it. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so he hits the technical free throw. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ingles. And now Redick pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops the breakaway layup. Redick's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And the basket by Ingles.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch and shoot game on point.
Ball outside. Pass to Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Favors trying to break free. Thomas, no luck. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Redick. And Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out.
Talo again. Hindi mo makaalis ah. Lumalabang tapos sabay talo sa huli.
Intelligence in the room like an elephant. We've been spaced out 17 to 23. Coming on top of the league. Still no one's honest with me. They told me I warned ya. I told you what it would be. The truth hurts, as savage as it could be. Give me a break, get out my face. All of us eating at any game. Gotta feed and provide for real. At the end of the day, life is a race. Gotta keep going, we gotta maintain. I could see through the lies, but don't speak. Talking about money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine. Money and problems, I don't wanna hear all that. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought that you could subtract all your sadness when all your pockets the fullest. Self-liberation, I'm part of your mind. Think about this all the time, just straight from the spine.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Jazz fans are making noise. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. Back to Johnson. Spurs passing it around.
Who's watching here?
Here's DeRozan. Gobert with the block. And here is Mitchell. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And now Utah, fast break. That one goes. Count it.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. Murray, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
I mean, simply an incredible postseason performance from Donovan Mitchell. The team went out in the first round, but he put the scoring load on his back. One of the best displays of offense I've ever seen in the postseason.
Here's Conley. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
And again, Utah running the court in transition. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Johnson with it. Conley picks him up. Here's DeRozan. Gobert with the block.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Spurs trail by 12. You know, Greg, you look at the numbers that Mitchell put up in that series. Simply amazing.
I mean, he was putting up 40, 50-point games like it was nothing. At times, the guy looked unguardable. Truly one of the young stars to come out of the Orlando bubble.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Back to DeRozan. Off target with his 3.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Now here is Conley. Back to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Spurs trail by 12. Murray surveying the D. To the inside. Shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray showing plenty of confidence there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Out to Conley. Beyond the arc. And the Jazz, another three.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here is Pirtle. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's DeRozan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Jazz, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Pass to Ingles. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Clarkson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. DA, thank you. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And last season, big man Gorgie James
Hello, Brutus.
with a huge lead in three-point attempts. Had about as many in one season as he had
Uy,
in
naago.
6 years prior in his career.
You know, Greg, I always liked his shooting mechanics and touch going back to college. It was just a matter of him extending the range, and now that he knows he can do it, I think he'll continue to do more of it.
Right side Favors. He gets it in there. Favors has got his first points in this one.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Utah leading by 18. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Quit na siya. Yes, nanalo din. Sakit na ulo ko.
Venus and Mars. Now I just ride foreign cars. Now I just stack up. I gotta make it for real. I do whatever it takes.